Hello, and welcome back. It's been a little bit for me. I was planning on recording earlier, but guess he goes as planned. Especially today, where I got up earlier than I wanted to. So I've been trying to get myself to wake up for the past 2 or so hours. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere, as when I knew full well there's yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back into Tharak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard stalking about. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Nita and Poplamo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Edgar. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with warriors of darkness in the Ascian in the White at the Great Library, I tried not to think the worst. You've been, never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. Like an eye, that part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there have been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing that came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Edgar forgave me, but I believe the events of the day has taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I shall gladly escort thee onto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady has regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior of light. Kind of feels like I ended the last episode a tad earlier than I should, but I didn't want to end up stuck in another part for. Omit, Edgar. Alphino said you would be joining us. 'Twas seen that the Griffin's stubble was telling the truth. Insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the Mask's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zorak? Actually, I don't believe it. The crystals, the Menphilia, all of it. I just don't know what it is. I sympathize, you know. Even now, I struggle to comprehend to that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. It was bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. I believe it is past time Yida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away for too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspective, and I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. God, it's been absolute ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. we should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. Ida, Rolgo be praised, is it you? Ida alive, standing before me, in the flesh, I could hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come on, has it been so long that you can't remember me? It's, Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation set us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Amigo. They gave us hope, and young Yada most of all. Yada was always full of fire, even the first to volunteer for a mission. Until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are alive and well, looking nearly a day older. But what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you can see I got involved with my friends here. Oh, sorry, we were called the Circle of Knowing back then, right? Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff, and at the time. So as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we got a lot to talk about, but we will. But right now, I got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her, it has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Heavens take me for giving you that mask. That mark. That mask mark. Where's the music, by the way? Did it just leave? Yeah, and in between episodes, I managed to get done with the kobolds. I forgot that you only go up to level 4 with them. So I'm working on the Sahagin now. Oh, wrong direction. Which I'm only at level 2 with right now. Welcome home, Edgar. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals he sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple's Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Gishtola and Krau and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at the earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were. nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Levelin, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I, for my part, shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
To space!
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Just want to check the recording. The man got the signs of the South Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Together!
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
I mean, it is a pretty cool lightsaber when we get to focus light through it, though. Well, light sword, technically. It's not a saber, it's a sword. But oh well. Edgar give it to you anyway.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
there is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are also readily led. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt they can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted, then. Was it all worth it in the end? There was some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it in a host to a certitude of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. See, we should have destroyed the eyes. A good swing of a hammer probably would have squished them. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but for your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man upon this rage and bottomless despair, which beast beats a heart with a thirst for vengeance. Or you are fit to wield these eyes for weal or for woe. Why are we back here again? Can no one leave this place alone? Nero! It was all here. It was here all along. And just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. How do people keep getting there without being noticed? There's supposed to be people surrounding that area. What are the people on duty doing? With that, I'm going to call the episode there. See you all in the next.